Okay, this should be it.
And we're back. This is not the top table today, Rosenberg. This is currently just a streaming table. Tomorrow, 4 games, 5, 6 and 7. 5, 6 and 7, it will be top table, that's filmed. I am currently joined by my guest. Introduce yourself.
Yeah, hi there, it's Johnny Gerd from Scotland. Travelled down on Thursday, joining the tournament, and played so well in my first game that I get the pleasure of joining the stream.
Yeah, so Johnny is all by this round, so he's just coming for a little chat. Let's change the names and things because these aren't actual players. It is currently 0-0, so we've got on the left-hand side we've got Gerd from Germany, and on the right-hand side we've got Tim Whitney.
Have you got the cards? Yeah.
Yeah.
Geld. Gerd. Yeah, for English-speaking persons, this is nearly impossible to get.
Yeah. I agree with that. Can you hear?
Yeah, hear them. Yeah.
Team Tim, yep, some boy.
It should be 1 till 9, yes? 10 to 12 should be put out, and then it should be...
You're playing Dark Wings, Dark Words today. What are your thoughts on the secret objective missions?
Okay.
Yeah, they're pretty good. I think I like the way that it sort of changes up the game, gives you more interaction, and you're not just playing for standard objectives on the table. So I do like this.
I struggle with them because because I'm so I'm quite one-dimensional with my gameplay, and I like to have sort of everything on the table and getting Tim's playing neutrals, it seems. He's got some elephants, I saw. We're on round 2 now.
Okay, I will probably not be able to lock my list in the app because it doesn't work for me at all at the moment. Let's see. Oh, it works! Whoa! This is crazy. So I will do this.
So we were on table 3, so it's...
And I think it worked.
Kah-Thurak.
Well, that's interesting.
So this is something interesting for us guys of my local scene is we always just do random terrain. So this has added a whole different tactic to the start of a game where you're actually picking the scenery that you want to actually play on the table.
So we I came to the Scottish GT that
Always winter.
Yeah, that John
Craig,
John Craig had run. And we played the random terrain there. And I think did we do that at there's a Leeds tournament as well. If I'm honest,
Dragon versus elephant.
I'm not a fan because I think the choice is part
not
of
something
the game.
we will see many
You know what I
times
mean?
in this
It's
tournament.
part of
Nice.
which attachments you take, which faction you take, and having the ability to build a battlefield as well. Is sort of part of the game for me. But it did add a very sort of wild card element to it when we're played in. So sometimes it works really well because you get loads of variation, but like there was one time where we just had like 4 walls or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So transition. So we've got player names and correct scores now. So Johnny, tell us a little bit about your experience with the game. How long have you been playing for?
Been playing sort of pre-COVID a little bit. Right. Started off with Night's Watch. A couple of...
I want to be like eating this.
Oh right, okay, so a lot closer. So yeah, started off with Night's Watch, done a couple of tournaments with them, and then moved on to Lannister just to try a little bit of different play style.
Lannisters in this tournament?
Lannister's here, but House Clegane.
Good
So,
man. You've redeemed
I brought my own narrative, so I've got Gregor on foot, and my narrative was as soon as he dies, I switch to my second list, and I bring out Sir Robert Strong.
Oh, brilliant.
And then I only get to bring Clegane back when I win one.
Yeah,
so
really cool.
So I just do my own wee thing. So I know
still alive?
No, I lost. So it's Sir Robert Strong's going to be playing in game 3.
Did he get wiped out? Or?
Oh, I got tabled. Davey.
Okay.
Toon.
Let's see if it loads.
Let's do this the old-fashioned way.
Nice.
Yeah, David Coughlin, game 1, really nice guy. Had a really enjoy.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, really lovely guy. Had a great game. Just enjoyed rolling dice and.
You weren't here last year, were you?
No, this is the first time I've come down.
Did
Yeah.
you play in the Elu tournament yesterday?
No, we came down and we had a good few beers with the Welsh boys.
Good.
Watching some of it, so it was a good.
How have you found the event so far, like the social aspect and stuff?
Yeah, really good. It's good to meet a lot, and I like coming. I like coming to the events to actually play new people and just try and learn more about. Because obviously, where you have your local scene, you get sort of play the same armies. The people have the same tactics.
Yeah.
So it's all about just developing my own.
Yeah, it's good to get a bit of variation in the pool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, Dark Wings, Dark
I
Words.
think that's now, right?
Terrain's down.
Now.
Before we choose the sides and things.
Player's choice.
Yeah, player's choice. Which, what you were saying, when you were saying you actually tailor an army around that, you think about the narrative and that as like you picking your battlefield,
Of course,
as in like as they would in Game of
So,
Thrones.
you think that exactly, you think about like Battle of the Bastards and all the stakes and, all that kind of things. It's, you can thematically make it fit. But also, if you're not the type of person that worries about that kind of stuff, it's like that additional element of the game, isn't it? Oh. Tim's microphone's like in his mouth.
This is your 8 activation.
This is my 8 activation.
Oh, what's happened there?
Okay, let's get the guys out.
Oh, is it? Oh. Have they just been outside now?
And the
It'll be alright, it was just
They can outflank.
Yeah.
Right, so this table 3 will.
Yeah, table 3.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
So we've got
Fargo.
neutrals.
Yep.
Yeah, be careful, they're a little bit damp because they've been outside, but feel free to use them.
Where is she? Here.
We've got Tim with neutrals, he's got a Vargo list.
Yep.
And a Dario list, and then we've got Gerd with Togs, called Drogo and called Drogo. Yes, the great call. I'll tell you what I can do, I can bring this up. Steve, careful, because some of them are a bit dampy, you might need to just wait, it's been raining outside. Hello, hello. Good morning, Bob. Are you fresh?
Tons of fun.
These are very beautiful.
Thank you.
Very, very well done.
I love a bit of like, just
I mean, this is
probably
not
nerding out
really on the
in the
same
middle of a
level,
game. It's like, oh yeah, we're about to play a game, but yeah, that's
Taking a moment to appreciate your opponent's models.
Yeah.
Models in this game.
Good sport.
So Tim's a commission painter. He's a very, very, very good painter. I don't know if you saw the competition with the elephant.
Yeah, that stood out really well.
When did you play fantasy? Like, do you still play?
No, I stopped playing after, at the end of 8th edition I stopped and I started somewhere at beginning of 6th.
Same.
And I've played about 110 tournaments in that game, so it was a little crazy.
We've just had the painting competition judged by Duncan Rhodes. The winners get announced tomorrow.
No tabletop games at all for a
but
long
the
time,
competition, I'm sure you'll agree, was very, very high this year. We had a great set of entries last year, but this year was just next level. I've taken some photos and they'll be getting uploaded, but
yeah, lots of lovely models.
Very
Put a
little
lot of time and effort in.
argument
It's good to see.
game for their prices and their politics and their rules. This is just better.
So what's that under the center object? Is that a board or a port spell?
that's Corpse File.
Okay, so we'll roll for deployment, I guess.
Page, if you have a look on the main page, the Song by Some Fire Facebook page, they both just rolled a 3 each and then a 6 each. Oh, no way. That's a third.
Point. Ah!
That was.
Okay, I thought I was going to one out of dice here.
There's somebody to math hammer that and tell the percentage.
Game gone. Sorry. I get to choose. I think I would like to choose. Side.
Yes. Otherwise, it wouldn't have made sense to put it there.
I also thought if you were the wrong, you wanted to go inside, and I can choose.
Yeah, sure, possible.
What are you thinking, neutrals or cards?
Don't know.
You're one of the only play groups that I know that's got a regular neutrals player.
Yes.
Stephen.
Yeah, he's good with them.
He's played neutrals since I met him. I think they came down to our first ever tournament, the War for the Wall, the first War for the Wall. And he's played neutrals since then, so that's probably a good couple of years now.
So then we start.
No, not the stats one, the main Facebook page. I think it's something like Fire Miniature War Gamers.
Yeah, let's go neutrals then.
Neutrals? Yeah.
What about you?
So I've played against Tim. I know he's a decent player.
I want to use the trees, so I will deploy.
We've got quite a Togs of the Dragon nice here. The list, the Tog list is very unique in the sense that there's not much in the way of infantry, although there's no infantry. So holding objectives and contesting things might be difficult. He's got a lot of threats.
Yes, and the first.
So it's either going to go. And interestingly, the Hurkars are on the board straight away instead of being held in reserve. So I think basically Tim's going to win on points, or it's going to be a very, very, very quick running down of an army from a lot of threat. Hurkars can't be ignored because they are really it's 6 dice with vicious, hitting on 3s. They're almost always going to be getting rerolls from a charge. Dragons.
So shockingly not.
And they're worse than they were. I find it's so hard to pull off, right? Yeah, totally agree. But it can win games. Dragons are worse than they were, but they're still usable. It's strange seeing a single dragon in the list, but especially when you don't have Queen and Marine, because I think they're alright in Queen and Marine lists, but I wouldn't necessarily say so in Carl. So
it's interesting to see how he uses the dragon, if it's going to take objectives, if he's going to try and...
Yeah. They're great against full units, but the second you start losing ranks, it's hard to make them, and they're just not survivable, especially when you don't have Fire Made Flesh. The Mother of Dragons card that it's only 1 wound for every 2 unblocked hits.
Yep.
They can die quite quickly. They've only got a 4+ save. So if there's anything with Sunderin in there, that's a really, really nice unit of the gold hedge knights.
Is that the hedge knights that will run the pit?
Maybe.
It's a really nice looking hedge knights.
So it looks like he's gone with Dario. So he's gone Swordsman, so Golden Company swordsman with Dario, an elephant, Stormclaw archers, hedge knights, Baelish, Roos, and Tycho. So quite a small activation list, but I think quality-wise, the activations are there, and the elephant £7 is expensive. But, so we've got 4 dice, 3+. With vicious and no defense dice, which is pretty crucial against dragons. That's potentially auto wounds against a dragon, which is something that you never really want to come out the game. It's a tight packed unit of Golden Company there, isn't it?
Yeah, I always like to see how other people deploy. I think that's crucial as well.
Totally. It's the first big decision of the game, isn't it? And especially against certain armies like 3-foot players. If you don't deploy properly, you can lose the game just because you can block yourself out and all sorts of stuff.
I think I will.
You do limit your mobility quite a lot.
Put them
Interesting.
here.
Losing Dario to Drogo would be pretty bad.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Interestingly, he's put Drogo on the opposite side of the window.
Yep.
And I will let you go first. Have a good game, Tim.
Very good luck to you, Gerd. Excellent game.
Do we have a first player marker? I seem to have lost mine.
No, let's use this objective token.
Yeah, that's okay.
I will start with a...
So
let's say you do field control and I do player.
You have to go first, then I field control. So it's field control.
Field control, training tools gets priority.
I will just go with Bruce Bolton on the letters. Let's use one of his tokens.
Yes.
Put a panic token on Jorah.
Yes.
Let's put a weekend token on Kah-Thurak.
Yes. I will activate Barristan Jamie. Oh, I have the start of turn trigger actually. I want to put Blood of the Dragon on the Screamers. And then I will...
Screamers aren't they're not a mega survivable unit, so it's a bit of a gamble sticking call in there as well. And then I would like... Oh, that's it. Yeah, the influence. Yeah, the influence will go on. Won't probably matter this round, but I put it here.
Make no mistakes. It seems to kill.
That cancels a card or an ability.
Everything that targets the signatures.
Just never wastes. Never like
He's really much into Targaryen.
overkills and then gets there to be killed.
Okay.
I think John plays him, doesn't he? And he came to the Leeds tournament. Was that Leeds tournament? And he had... What was it? Yeah. He played Tors,
Let's use the
but with
crown.
neutral commanders.
I get a victory point.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a regular at our club that played the Thraken heavy on
You
the
were so
cavalry, obviously.
confident. Yes, I will go there. Oh, I don't want
He was playing Night's Watch into him and you're just sort of getting overrun.
Which one?
Tramples over you, then turns around and hits you. Yeah, that was...
Right through attack.
Yeah.
Yep,
Then I
go for it.
removed that panic token. That's been uncomfortable. I will pass.
Yeah.
So you're hosting the stream last year?
A little bit. We didn't have access to a decent signal last year, so we did some recording and some photography and just obviously a little bit of TOing and things. But normally there's a second person that has got COVID, so just sort of trying to do what I can whilst I can. But the plan was for me to just stream the whole weekend this weekend. So.
Activate the Stormcrows.
Yes.
March.
I might actually have to break out my damage spells over.
The forest can be a little problem for me.
You put it there. It's not my fault.
I like to put a forest in the middle.
Yeah,
didn't really
I
think about
like the the corpse pile for obvious reasons.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I was about to say.
Good passing with his NCUs instead of choosing activate.
I won't get anything good, so I'll pass.
Okay. Okay. These are activated. Do we have some? And those blue stones. Okay, the blue stones. Yeah, I will remember. And I will take my own activation markers out, I guess.
I hope you remember because I will probably forget to.
Yeah, we will try to. We will try our best.
So we've got, I think, over 30 international participants in this tournament, which is really cool. So Gerd came over from Poland in Germany. But we've got Italian teams, Polish teams, Spanish teams, some Dutch teams, and obviously you guys came from Scotland.
Yep.
Not technically international, but you came a long way. Probably had to travel for longer than some of the other guys.
Yeah, for sure.
So
What's the furthest then? Have we got like somebody who's the furthest travelled to get here?
Not sure. Probably the Polish guys.
Right, okay.
It's not a lot. It's only doing two.
Maybe the Italians. We did have some US participants coming over, but they couldn't make it in the end. The same.
Activate.
That's similar to action. It's similar to action.
Your first player next round.
Yes, that's true.
The ball action? What tournament? Yeah. Oh, I didn't even know there was going to be one.
Yeah, apparently they pulled out at the last minute and offered people tickets and other systems.
Why is it just because it didn't have enough people?
No, I think it was the TOs couldn't run it.
Is it just because we're quiet? Because we're probably not standing that close to the microphones. Is that better?
Let me just mark this one and see.
But you can't hear the players.
Here. Now, if you shift back 2 inches, will you be able to see?
I'm listening to the players' audio through my headset, and it sounds
Yeah,
okay to
it's
me.
easy to replace, just shift them. It's easy to undo, so why not? I guess
No, I
not.
don't think
Okay, that's fine, then I can, then I will do that.
So Hurricane's dashing down the flank there, and this is dangerous. This is really dangerous. This is one of the things that I was talking about. You can't ignore them, and then going into the side of a unit of Stormcrow archers is going to be nasty. 6 dice. I think they've got. No, they don't have Criplo, but they've got Vicious, and they can. They're probably going to be hitting most of the dice.
Yes.
-1 to their saves. I think that takes them to a 5+, and then a panic test at -3. That'll be painful. And crucially, it's Gerd to go first next turn.
So you can set himself up quite nicely.
Alignment. Just turn it a little bit like that.
Hello.
So it's just a.
We have got currently
Okay.
in the stream 25 viewers. It's Chris. I'm very upset with Chris today because he made it very clear that I'm inept at the game. I'm not to come to me for rightly, yeah, very correctly. Yeah, no, yeah, you were right to do so. Does that sound a bit better, Stokes? I did turn them up a little bit. I haven't actually played any games with Golden Company Elephants yet. I'll be very interested to see how they function, if they're any good.
Yeah, I think I'd be quite intimidated if that was coming across the table at you. Quite intimidated if that was coming across the table towards
Yeah.
you. And
It's just a pitch. It's just a big point sink, isn't it? And I mean the swordsmen are expensive as well. They're okay, but they're expensive.
Yeah, he will go
I
down.
suppose in neutrals you might consider them, but I'd probably prefer flayed men.
Okay. He's not going to stand right on the corpse pile.
yeah, I've been on the receiving end of
No,
many
I
a flayed men. Been on the receiving end of many a flayed men. It's
I will
it's
send
a scar that doesn't go away.
Yeah, the problem with flayed men is they're just good in everything, aren't they?
I think I will.
Yeah, and I suppose they're artificially more expensive. Just replying to Pidge, they're artificially a little bit higher price-wise because of the fact that they're available to most people,
Yeah.
and they become dangerous. Like, well, so flayed men in the Targaryens are just horrendous. They're really, really good unit, and they're better. They're actually better than the Targaryens
Yes.
real units, like the Blood Riders. They beat out Blood Riders. They beat out vets normally. So, Pidge, did you ever experience what flayed men were like in 1.5 and had a 2+ save? And they were ambitious all the time. It was disgusting.
So is that the hedge knights moving in to try and protect the stormcrows potentially?
Yep. He's recognised the threat, which is good. But what he has done is he's left a very open left flank there, or well, right flank for him. Yeah, where I'm presuming all that's going to happen is Gerd will just destroy that set of stakes and sit on that objective.
Yep.
Not necessarily going to have Kah-Thurak score from the objective, but it's there if he needs it.
Expedition 303.
Okay, so I guess I will.
So is this the woman or is this the dragon?
That's dragon. Jorah's already gone.
So is he going to go for a battle of the dragon versus the elephant? Is this what we think we might see?
Oh wow! Straight there. So,
How many wounds does his attack do?
So-
D3 plus
D3
D3
plus
plus-
number of ranks.
yeah.
1.
And will the elephant count as how many?
One rank.
Just one rank?
One rank.
Right, okay.
So the only time it changes, as far as wounds and ranks goes, is for contesting objectives. So I think what Gerd's quite rightly recognised is that the extra dice from a charging elephant is something that he doesn't want. He's going to try and deal with it quickly. I think there's 6 wounds, so he's got a chance to do.
They have movement 5 or 4?
5.
Oh, the 8 wounds, so it's going to take at least 2 attacks to kill it.
Okay, so I guess that
the
is
6
the
plus
round
morale.
then.
Has the round 1 and no one scored any victory
No one's
points?
got anything.
Because it potentially on a 7.
Over here,
It's
this
close to
is
the
there.
centre.
I will discard
Yeah,
right by
and
attack.
dragons are vicious.
Right, okay.
So they'll go to
minus 3.
Yeah. Thanks for the follow.
Yeah, I mean, I have set myself up for it, so it's going to be the charge of the dragon. I want to do this now. I am start
You've got
of
2 options,
round,
haven't you?
start of
So you
turn, I
charge into
will
the side of the,
discard an attribute.
Into the
Draw another
side of the
card.
Stormcrows and try and do some damage, or you could prevent the hedge
And
knights from
then I will
charging
activate
them
the dragon, obviously,
by charging into them
and
instead.
move it
Oh, is he
over
going for the
here,
dragon?
Yeah.
Yep.
and charge the flank of the elephant.
18.
There we go.
It's in.
2 dice, 2 plus. As long as he hits, he does D3
And
plus
then
1
I will
wound.
attack. And do 4 wounds.
Okay.
You become panicked.
That was a very good outcome for him. He got the 3 on the D3.
And one
now-
panic check.
Is he within short range?
Vicious flank. That's 2 wounds more.
2 wounds.
Oh,
And that's
Yep.
your turn.
so that's 6
So-
of the 8 gone then?
6 of the 8 gone. And so the thing is, now
And that's,
Tim's
activation?
going to have to
That's an activation.
take the swords, otherwise that elephant's dead. But taking the swords could take off some wounds from that dragon now.
Yeah, yep.
May I actually would like to shift him here. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's okay.
What's been,
I think my minimum retreat distance takes me out anyway.
Oh, I was
How
thinking
far
about
do you go?
retreat.
6 move.
Aye,
But
okay.
maybe it is, maybe it's not.
No, probably not.
So
No,
it should be.
Yeah.
No, it does.
yeah, it is.
I mean, we
The
have to
problem is it
have
also.
1 inch distance.
I suppose you
My
could
base
probably
is
tell,
like
but
just less than
it's
6 inches long.
Yeah, but
difficult
you have to have 1 inch
to see
distance
what
from the
models have been
dragon
put
to
on
have
what.
the complete
So we'll
retreat.
have
So
asked
on
them
one you will not do it.
No,
to
because moving 6.
talk about what they're doing, but
So yeah, sure.
apologise.
I think I would like to do that as well. So I'll do
Yeah.
Peter on the letters, so I'll use the retreat,
Yes.
Going for a retreat.
Okay.
Thanks for the follow.
go where he wants.
Paya Lama.
Yeah, he managed to put it back.
So
You're a
Peter
sub-level,
Baelish on the
can't do
letters
free
changes it.
Changes
No,
the
not
horse,
with
retreated.
Yep.
So now he's going to get the charged dice, the extra charged dice against the dragon. So
So
that
here is movement
is useful.
6.
Left the swords
Yeah, I
open for
guess I
Gerd
will
though.
give you 1 victory
Yeah.
point.
It was smart. Yeah.
Put his influence on these guys
Nice.
and go that way. 6.
It's all good. All good.
Hold on. There's a free charge. No, online. It's oh yeah, we've got assault orders. So we can. There's still free. There's still free charges. It's only going to be
Okay, well,
Drogo's
activate
unit,
the head
but
shots.
Yes.
Right, okay.
potentially.
Can I get your flank?
Possibly. I don't know if you can
I just need
position
to.
there.
I just
but
need to check.
yeah, it's, but it's something. The problem might be something else. No, you can't position.
Okay. How about the front?
Front is obviously possible.
I'll give you the benefit of doubt to say I can't go there. You could easily position it so it was correct. So there's no reason to argue. I can go into the front.
Yeah, hedge knights to stop that unit Heracles charging
What's
the
that say?
storm crew.
4+.
6 wounds.
6 wounds.
Yeah. Do you mind if I use a start of turn trigger?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
What's
the
that
start of turn?
poison?
Use Baelish to control the swords.
Yes.
I will. I would like to use a card for start of turn.
Yes. You cannot do both actually.
Baelish should.
Yeah,
be
sure you
in
can do.
front,
Yeah, sure.
not the same.
It doesn't matter.
Sellsword Bravado.
Yeah.
I'll do it on the Stormcrows because you could use.
Yeah, I don't know if you played against him before, but he's just a
Yes,
gent. He's a complete not a gent.
Automatic charge.
Yeah.
I'll roll a 1 now.
You always roll that. Oh.
So they will attack. I'm going to use Reckless Strikes.
Yeah.
So critical blow and precision.
Yes.
That's
and 1
nice.
to kill me.
That's a nice card.
You become vulnerable because I control the
Yeah.
swords.
So he takes, I think it takes wounds for every one that he rolls though.
With the reroll, hopefully not any. With the charge reroll, hopefully there will be no wins.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 there.
Reroll.
So
So
that's 8.
wounds
So
himself.
1
Yeah.
wound and 7 saves with
Yeah.
Sundering.
And native Sundering for the
gone.
oh, dead.
Oh,
wow.
Wow, that was.
And the surge force from that.
That's a bit of good luck. Victory point. And search for.
You would be more than welcome, boys, and I'm sure you would have a really good time. So as we were chatting about earlier, we've got a lot of international players here today, and the feedback that we've got so far is that everyone's having a really good time.
Okay.
That went really well for Tim.
I will put Daenerys on the backs.
Yeah, it was, yeah. So identifying that threat to the flank and responding to it was really good. It did leave his right flank quite exposed, but now he's got a really, really, really strong bold position on that side.
Sorry, do you do
Yeah,
anything? Yeah. Do you want to use the jump?
What would I do? Yeah, sure. Yeah, this one. Yeah, that's this one. This one's. This one's there.
I will use.
Blood of the Dragon activates.
So that's the quest card done.
I will use Roose Bolton. I'll use his token to put a panic on Jorah,
Yes.
and I'll take the crown and make Jorah take a panic test.
Tim's threatening Jorah here, and it's available.
That looks good.
That's a 1.
Yes.
Panic token to.
The D3.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
Why does this always have to
okay.
happen? Oh, well, it's
Why do they
this.
give him 3 wounds? It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I agree, Tim.
Okay.
You should have 4.
So that's getting pretty difficult here.
That was a good choice there to go for the
Yep.
crowns.
Agreed.
Well.
Agreed.
This went down the drain quickly. Oh, come on. I mean, it's not that likely that he dies from that.
Gabo, are you one of
not-
Gerd's
Maybe
people?
1 time in 4, maybe 1 time in 3.
Actually, what
Sorry for butchering his name, I am trying.
With a token.
5
maybe.
panicked.
Yeah, we're on
It's
Dot Rings, Dot Words.
35% for the fail, and then you have.
And what a
One
great wee
chance in
touch of the
3
tournament, guys.
Yeah,
Don't know if they've
yeah,
shown you.
so 1/3,
Is on the
and
back
then
of
you
your
have
registration,
about half of
you have a
this, 1/6.
timetable. It's been a great help knowing when the games are, what match you're playing.
Yeah,
So a nice wee touch there.
Got it in 1.
So, scenario Dot Rings, Dot Words. We've got Gerd on the left hand side playing Targaryens with a Drogo list with 2 units of cars, Jorah and a dragon. I think it's Drogon. But unfortunately, he's lost a unit of her cars. This is turn 2. He's lost a unit of her cars and Jorah just now. And Tim is playing Dario in Golden Company Swordsman. He's got an elephant, which is down to 2
2 wins left.
some
I guess,
hedge knights and a unit of a Stormcrow archers.
Can you get a charge in? How far is this actually? It's 12 inches,
What
so
pitch
6
blew up
plus
Jorah?
charge. Okay. Maybe you won't, you won't get that.
Yeah, your free maneuver cost you a victory point, right? And
Yeah, sure, but
saved
it
your
was
dragons,
necessary.
so-
Yeah,
So I will. so
I agree.
won't die
Gabo,
from
I
one
think
cast.
He won't die from one
he was
element.
quite
I don't
widely
think
spread
he
out.
can.
I think maybe
Does he have 8
having
wounds?
a bit more of a tight pack
He can't really die from that.
deployment with multiple threats instead of single
passed
might have been better.
Yeah.
No problem, Vita. Welcome to the stream.
Sorry, these are activated. Oh, yes,
Oh,
I'm
I'm
right.
actually on it. I'll just quickly stick.
I'll just pass with Tycho.
It's passed. We've seen quite a lot of passing with NCUs in this game, and that's, I think, something that doesn't get done very often, which should be done more. It is a really useful tactic, and it's not always the right thing to do to just take a zone because it's a zone free. Waiting out your opponent is definitely better, and you lose the ability to pass if there's no zones available. So it's definitely do you do much passing with the NCU?
No, I never thought about it really. Just always if there's a space, claim it. Just try and yeah. So yeah, thinking about if you're trying to like force them to get their activations done.
And there's a lot of NCUs in the game which have really good, they're cheap 4-point NCUs that really only have an interesting once per game effect, which are good to take as just potential sacrifice of activations, and then you've always got the once per game if you need it, but it's a 4-point activation that is off the board that you can't lose, so that is good. The Gerd's lining up on this elephant. I think hopefully he'll try and wait, although actually has the dragon already gone? It looks like there's an activation banner next to it.
Yeah, I think it did. He moved it back, didn't he? That's right.
That's right, yeah. I thought that was with the
Start of a turn,
But
I'll
yeah,
do
there is a
the
activation
backup
banner.
methods. I'll change this into a weekend and I'll put it on.
I hate that card.
I'll put it on Kah-Thurak.
Okay.
A lot deliberating. What do you think Gerd's got to do to stabilise here?
Difficult one. So if he goes for objectives, it's just, the neutrals will just move up and take him. I think he needs to be aggressive here.
We don't have range.
Secret objective games are anyone's. I think this is going to be
maneuver.
the potential. So there's always a chance to swing it back. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out.
You could come across with Kah-Thurak and charge them, but I will just
bring everything back together, Stephen.
I guess.
Concerted efforts.
It would be a 4+ charge.
Just checking the objectives, special objectives, just to see what you can try and get.
Yeah, I guess I will. Go here.
I'm first player next round?
Yes, you are.
Yeah, nice. Four inches to charge?
Yes.
4 on the dice?
Gerd is second player next turn as well. So I think any consolidation would have to be sort of semi-defensive.
Corpse pile.
We can't ignore the fact that he's still got a dragon and Kah-Thurak left though.
I'll have a go.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Looking for a 4. No.
Oh, unlucky.
Stop 1 inch away.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
And you get a panic check.
That -1.
Check.
+1, -1
Yeah.
from the tree.
This looks very much different from what I did with draw, I guess.
And then that's their activation.
Yeah.
The elephant is left.
Overrun's a great card, and if he could potentially get a dragon overrunning, it would be really good for him.
It's just within long range of Dario. I didn't think about this beforehand, but it is okay.
Is it straight barely in, yeah?
Just
Barely, okay. Well, that's interesting.
Oh, so rules for the elephant, it's got to be near.
So if it's outside of long range of a golden company unit, it just dies.
Victory point stuff.
Do you mind if I mark the position and just...
Yeah, sure, 1 second. I will give you the...
Just check the march. Oh, thank you.
Where are my victory points?
This is his wounds.
Get it.
I will need to maneuver. And then maybe...
Oh, it didn't die. It just
I would have to roll to get the charge.
action. We'd have to do morale test.
Next turn.
Right, okay. So if he did move him in and
But if I roll
charged,
it, it's pretty good.
would he get his attacks because it was out of long range, or would he still get his attacks and then when his next activation he would need to do the morale check?
So when he goes to take an action, so that like a charge action, an attack action, or whatever, you would have to do the morale test if he wasn't within long range
Right,
of the Golden Company unit. And then if he fails it, he just can't do it.
I could attack Kah-Thurak.
Oh, Quinna, is that John?
Yeah, sure.
Across the corpse pile.
That's nothing I can change.
Well, go on then.
And that would be automatic.
Final Fantasy 9 fan.
Be 6 to
March
You could
now.
march. Yeah, you would be.
Got your pal here?
Hit him, them, I guess, but.
Yeah, I could
But I guess should be. Yeah, it should be
off and
automatic.
charge,
Yeah, it should be.
I'll take the automatic charge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you have to. Yeah, okay, that's possible. Yeah.
Because of the weird base, it's possible. Thanks for your.
Yeah, sure. These are very handy. They're from Star Wars Legion.
Oh, right.
Okay, end of round.
Yeah, what's up, man? Are you alright?
I scored 3, but I seem to
work
have
so
lost
far.
my victory point stuff. Maybe do you have enough? Do you have enough? I can use dice actually. I think. I will.
I have some coins, but you can use whatever. I don't have very many.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I could use this die, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I can use these. I can use just 3 of these dice. These strange dice will be my victory points.
Okay.
They are very different from the others, so we will not use them accidentally. So I get 3 for the center objective. These go away.
Yeah. So 3 victory points each. The end of round 2.
Yes, we each have 3 victory points now, and those go here. Now we have the destroy commander one and the deployment zone one. And here we have, the next one will be swords and letters, and the next one will be on this side,
Those scores
tactic zone
3-3.
before the other guy does.
Not relevant this round. Oh, sorry, I touched your figures.
That's
Nice one.
These are not where.
When you get back up to Scotland, play some
where
games with
objects
that.
you can. I would
I'm
be
gonna-
more careful with you as
throw
well.
And thank
card
you
from my
to
hand, I
Twitch
think.
username and
Yeah, I actually will.
Pidge for the
I'll throw you 2
kind
So
comments
this
we
card
were
one,
streaming
yes.
for you.
Draw 2 more.
That's good.
I need to wait until I've put my car on charge before I get a beer, but once I've got that in as well, talk a lot more shit than I am already, so you're probably better off enjoying it now.
Okay.
Hope you feel better
Start
soon,
of the
John.
turn, I think I'll use Tycho.
Yeah,
restore-
that was to be expected.
Restore 5 wounds to the elephant.
I thought you'd forget it actually, because I would have done this all at once, because I would be afraid to forget it later.
I actually forgot it 1 turn, and then when you retreated your
Yeah.
dragon, I'm like, I
So
can
he's
do it.
taking
I
on
can
the
do it later.
elephant.
I won't forget.
That just
I'm sure.
5 win.
5 wounds back.
Start
Yeah.
of turn.
So he's up to 7 now.
Yeah.
7 of his 8.
I will do a spoils of war, I think. Yeah,
So the real
Spoils of
question
War.
is,
I'll put it on,
Who would you go for?
What does that
Dragon
do?
or
It's a quest.
Drogo?
If I kill a unit
With the
within
elephant.
range
Okay.
of this unit,
I'd go for
Okay,
Drogo.
extra rules.
Do I have
Just
the
to-
start of turn?
I think Drogo could probably do more damage to the Golden Company. If you want to try and keep them.
Yep.
So maybe is it going to be sort of sacrificing the elephant, or hopefully the elephant gets another turn?
Yeah.
What about you? What would you do?
I would
So you could see the dragon right now.
I would
yes.
probably tie up the dragon.
I could see the dragon, but
Right, okay.
I already told you I'm going to charge Kah-Thurak, I think, so.
But
Okay.
with a
So what
concerted
are we
effort
going to do?
between
I think I
the
don't
elephant
have a
now
start of turn.
and Dario and his Golden
I
Company,
will activate the
there's a
elephant.
good chance that he could wipe Drogo off the board.
Okay.
Has Gerd
all
got
we needed.
Illyrio? It was an automatic charge. Has Gerd got Illyrio? Because Illyrio
So,
makes
6 dice.
killing things very
Ignores
difficult.
defense and is vicious. On 3s. 4 wounds.
Yeah.
He's got Illyrio in both his lists, so 3 wounds back and handing out a weakened token.
Right, okay.
That's fine.
Passes
With
his
vicious and
panic.
profile?
Yes, actually, he has Iron Resolve, so he tests
Yeah,
on
nice.
4. That's
Yeah.
3.
Great.
Okay. So he has 1 wound left.
1 wound's taken.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
1
had
wound.
to-
Yeah,
sorry.
1 wound
Yes.
left on his tray.
Yes, sorry.
No problem. So just if I attack with Kah-Thurak and go here, you will still be in my front and can't charge me. Yes.
Even if they did have
I think that's pretty likely. Yeah.
I mean, it's easy to position, so
Yeah.
let's just give it a go.
Yes, of
Yeah.
course.
Okay. So that would be interesting.
That's
Yep,
good.
yep.
Good
That
use of
would be pretty
positioning.
interesting.
It would take him off the
Objective.
But Tim wouldn't be able to take it because he would be
but
within
this is the first day.
Yeah, I guess so. I will activate. Do I have something here? Not
Follow.
really. I will activate Barristan Zami. Put him on the swords. Go over here. Do 1 automatic wound.
Yep.
And then I will attack with 8 dice because of the blood of the dragon. That's 6.
6. 6 on 3. Weaken, please, actually.
Ah, yeah,
Oh,
sure.
yes, sorry.
If you want to, we can. No, come in. No, it's only 3. No, 4.
Well, both from Screamers.
3
Screamers
plus.
are better on charge. They hand out vulnerable on
Panic.
charge.
I passed, so I took
No,
the wound
you
from
took
the
a wound from Kah-Thurak.
the duelist.
Or a wound from extra
Looking
duelist.
for a 6.
No.
Nope.
Oh.
It's 1 more. Does he have a
3.
intimidating presence? No.
No.
So,
Nothing fancy like that on him.
only when he's in the flayed man.
Only when it's in the first.
Yeah, I got that wrong yesterday.
Your token is
Ah, sure. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, John, I don't know if you remember the lads that were
What
trying
are
to help
the
us out last
missions
year,
available?
but they recognised us, and
Deployment
then
zone
there's like
and,
a Wi-Fi hub
commander
right
killing.
next to us, because we've got the position that Age of the Sigmar had on in the hole last year, and they've hooked us up with a hard connection, so it's loads better. I've got like 20 download and 15 uploads, so it's much better. I brought a wireless hub in case, and it was shocking yesterday, so I'm buzzing about it. Nice lads. Lots of thinking to do.
I didn't put Barristan, sorry, he picked us here.
great.
It's creepy. I just saw you appear out of the background. Gerd's got a tough game in front of him here, like lost.
I can't believe I'm questioning this all that fucking watching ESPN.
Anyways, mate, you on the beers now?
I will.
No, I need to go and sort my car out. I was just surprised that you're on the beer. I'd rather shit my hands and clap.
Bruce Bolton on the.
We had 40 viewers for the finals yesterday. We've got 32 now, so like we're still retaining decent views as well.
How many is that compared to last year? Is that an improvement, massive improvement?
Right, so we're getting like 12, 15 last year.
Yeah.
We've invested some of the money from the tickets in the streaming equipment, so the microphones are a million times better.
Oh, yeah, it's really brilliant.
I've spent a load of money on this stuff, but we
The
bought
elephant is
the
activated.
player
Yes,
mics, so we can like what you can hear
there.
now, which makes a massive difference. Max Ocken, no worries at all, mate. God, there's some dark getting cooked here, like, isn't there?
That smells really good.
It smells really good. The bad thing about our position, we've got a really good position in the hall, but the bad thing about it is we're right next to the food vans.
Yeah,
Just
we'll
made me
put
starving
you on the
all day.
horses and retreat.
It's a really good choice as well.
Yeah, there is a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of choice this year. Last year there was some complaints about it because there was only one van.
Fair enough.
It was just like a burger van. And there was a lot of queues, but this year they've got like vegan options, they've got fresh made pizzas, all sorts of stuff.
There's a noodle bar as well. The noodle bar, just as soon as you go in the left.
Noodle bar, yeah, noodle bar. There's like fancy chips and all sorts of stuff.
Naked chips.
Naked chips.
Naked
that's what
chips.
Yeah, there's not really much I can do about the background noise, unfortunately, because if I try and cut that out, it cuts pretty much everything out. I have put a noise gate on it, so you're not getting the full thing, but you unfortunately will get some.
Does that reach your deployment zone?
Quinn, is that John? Did you say that?
That's John.
No, John, thanks, John. I'll pass on to the rest of the Scotland boys.
I'm glad my fiance doesn't know how much I spend on all this stuff. Like,
no.
He's probably watching.
But yeah, it's good to see what she's watching.
Chip always watches this stream.
The lust to kill everything, I guess, as always.
Indeed.
Just if anyone is watching that has Amazon Prime, by the way, you get a free Twitch Prime sub to use. So if you do have one, sign in on Twitch with your Amazon account, link it. Feel free to use it on us. Costs you nothing, helps us loads. And there's a really cool merch store, which I'll flash up later on, but some t-shirt designs of mine, some local tattoo artists. It's northernrealms.co.uk/store.
I will put,
you'll probably see a few people wearing them today.
I will replace the mission.
Okay.
Well,
tactical.
Swapping out a mission.
Okay, so there's
go away.
Thank you very much, Papaya.
Tactic zone before you do. So if I claim the tactic zone now, you would get a victory point. Yes.
Want to play this round because we've both already.
Okay, so it's already
complete.
This is already done. Yeah. So then why don't you take a panic check with your elephant?
Okay.
Drogo's
I have a start
made like a leaf and branched.
To do.
Yeah, that's the way.
Yeah. Adaptive methods. I will just make Drogo weakened instead of panicked.
Okay. Good. I can't do anything about that, I guess. Wasn't there a panic token on the elephant? You put it away at some point, huh?
Did I heal with the bags?
Yeah, you healed it. That's it.
Is that correct?
That's it.
Yeah.
So it's on 6.
Are we sure?
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, you healed with the bags.
This is the first time I've met Gerd, but he seems like a really nice guy. It's really nice to see good community members, two community members playing a game together. It's really nice. Especially after last night, watching the Invitational, everyone was really nice and really professional, but you know, there's that level of tension and it's just
it's
lots of fun and dice rolling today, which is really nice.
I don't know if what helped, but they were kind of in a cage as well, because the way the tables are laid out, I think it's from badminton potentially, and there's netting around, so they were sort of like netted in as they were playing, and as we came, we watched and we sort of walked. It really was.
Only 2 wounds and panicked and panic check. That's on a 9 or something, so that's another 2. You cannot get more anyway, so you're on 5 wounds.
Ouch.
Yeah, well, that's dragons for you.
Is there coffee? Like, a good coffee? Thank you very much. I think Gerd's doing quite well to stabilise here. I think he's recovered a little bit. I think there was a good chance of it going downhill quite quickly, but Tim has just swapped out secret objectives, so it'll be interesting to see if he's...
to hold a objective with hold an objective with the hedge knights. But
yeah, what would you do?
If I move Dario, can I prevent Khal Drogo from charging him with the elephant?
Yeah, would you move the head's next objective or try and get them around to be able to sort of use them
But the elephant
offensively?
will not be there for long.
Probably offensively. But the problem is, it's a 5 movement unit of cavalry against a 6 movement unit of cavalry. So you're always going to be behind.
Only one of these two can charge him. But you could easily charge onto me.
I could easily charge.
And you're first player next round.
I am first player next round.
Dragon's activated?
The dragon is activated, yeah, sure.
I will move up onto the objective. Does that work?
I don't think that. Wow.
I have to.
Well, you have to go. I mean, you go here and then you. Well, you can do 90 degree. You can do 90 degree short because it's shorter in that way. Do you have the objective then? That's interesting. Oh, that's difficult to say. You know, you move. Wow. I think you could calculate it, but I'm too. So how much is the difference here?
How much is the difference?
This is. Let's just measure. It's in centimeters. It's 12, and this is 13 and it's 14.
Do you know it's okay because I can do a maneuver to pivot onto the elephant and.
You can. Yeah, sure, it's okay. Sure.
If the distance was.
You only have to end your. Yeah. That's easier.
So they're like to pivot over the elephant to get into the position he wants.
So, like this.
Yeah.
And then like this.
Again, like you're saying, great that they're both communicating and they're sort of trying to find a solution together.
That's a level of sportsmanship that A, we love to see, but B, I feel like should just be
natural and all the time,
yeah. Because, and I'm sure you've had this experience before, playing against someone like that, you walk away from the game, and even if you've lost, you feel like you had a good game. But when you play against someone who is the opposite of this, and you know they're questioning everything, and I don't think you can get that
like
without any sort of like discussion about it.
You mean
even if you beat them, but like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted by it.
I can't stop.
And it was my game 1 was playing Davey, and he was waiting because he knows the Lannisters and he knows the deck, and he's like, "Are you going to do anything?" And I'm double checking, going, "No, I can't do anything." He's like, "Okay," because he knows the cards, so he knows what I could have, so he's like trying to give me that opportunity in case and it was really just really good sort of sportsmanship across the table.
Especially to either newer players or less experienced players with factions or whatever, having windows.
I think I've moved it too much here. I will just do as I originally planned.
Okay, I think that should be fine.
What I've seen quite a lot the last game and this game is people saying, "Do you have anything for start of round?"
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
And that's really, really good as well, because fast play becomes sometimes a bit like, you know, you feel like you've been
stung a bit because you're like,
we'll move forward and I have things that
will I be in the flank with a 6-inch move?
No, that's what actually as well as I wanted to put Hear Me Roar down, but I think Cameron moved on. I mean, I moved too fast. So again, whereas somebody could have went, no, you had your opportunity. So again, that was really, I thought, even though I could totally tabled, I had a really good game, really enjoyed it.
Good. Thanks for the follow on, Cake.
Is this flank?
I
think it is, but we should use the laser, I guess.
I need to get a laser, they're so good.
Yeah, they are really useful. So Army Painter make one where it's a line,
actually
and they're really useful.
You got it. You've got it for sure.
Yeah, it is. It's just.
Okay,
yeah.
Do I want to start with this, or do I want to go with the Rakas first?
I wish the tray had a marker on it for the center of the tray.
There sort of is, but I put a stone on it.
Some of them look like they do. The cavalry does. The infantry one is not in the center.
Yeah, but it's relatively easy to see between the holes. But actually, I should not have put that stone on there.
It's not actually a marker. It's just
it's just
the scar from the valve gate.
Yeah. So this would be possible, and then I could go there.
So I do think it is a flank. But it is a flank charge. But if he flank charges there, he's potentially locking himself in place and exposing himself.
Yeah, he's just pointed at exactly. Yeah, he's just pointed to exactly what you're about to say.
Yeah. Is that Golden Company Swordsman don't die too quickly?
We rolls.
Tycho's gone.
It's tough. You get two
Tycho
tries.
has gone, yeah.
Gone.
You get 2 tries to kill them.
Yeah.
Because you're first player.
Yeah, but then
He's talking about expect Julius to get rid of Dario as well. Getting rid of Dario would make the Golden Company swordsman a lot less effective. Dario gives them the same reckless strike.
Do we need a new mission here?
And precision.
We should know what
so
what
it
is coming.
turns that sort of
token
battleship unit into killers as well.
Probably can't do.
Is it this? I don't know if it's the one that gives them wounds, wound themselves on ones though. That might be his attachment.
I'm interested to see what he does with this chariot as well. Is maybe we want to go for an objective, or depending on the missions, will there be the mission where you're in your enemy's deployment zone potentially? Could that be one? The objective where if you score a point for being in your
Their objective,
yeah.
And you can score quite a lot from that. So Dario, Commander Dario is. Oh no! So he doesn't give
I
that.
think I do it.
No, so the commander version's got it gives them sundering and highest attack value if you've got the bags, and they've got motivated by coin.
4 guys.
Yeah, that's good.
The reckless strikes is only in his
8 is a lot.
It's the attachment version, the 1 point attachment version that gives the precision and grip blow.
So I will. So I think you said I was in the flank.
You're in the flank.
So I will.
Your laser pretty much
Yeah.
touched
Okay.
that guy. So.
I will roll. I don't. I will roll for formality's sake. I don't know if it
But
can
you do
matter.
have to because
You charge. Yeah. That's why it's always.
the ability to play cards. Yeah.
Is it ability to play cards or just your re-rolls?
This might
No,
be
it's
getting.
Cards as well?
If you disorder, you can't play tactics cards
Right.
for the
Okay.
rest of the turn.
I mean, this one will not hinder me overly. No, this is okay actually.
Yeah.
This is okay actually. So it's farthest from them.
not
So
only would
let's
he have been
take
exposed
the interesting
himself
roll first, shall we?
to the regiment, but also with
Gone.
shots from
And
the
I get 2 victory points.
Dario's down, and that's 2 victory points for killing the commander. It looks like Gerd has really stabilised here.
And then I have 8 attacks.
So do you count as scoring the? Do you
Again?
count as scoring for this card?
2 points. If you destroy the enemy commander, score 2.
Yeah. Do you
Yeah,
count, do you score? Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Okay, that's a shit roll.
Your weekend.
Yes.
Spend it.
Let's put insult to injury.
Thanks, Stefan.
It's 2.
2 hits. And vulnerable one?
Because he did roll the 1 for his charge, didn't he? Is that why he's not re-rolling?
No, he was
you
weakened.
2 wounds.
Ah, right.
Weakened.
Sorry.
Those 2 guys are dead. So you would have to save on 5, I guess.
Yeah, sorry.
So now you have to panic.
I already took a guy off. That's why I felt like I took a panic test.
That looks quite okay.
So
So it's 2
Screamers.
activation.
Yeah, so he should have made the Golden Company vulnerable as well because of Furious Charge. The hill that drives, thank you very much.
Kill the elephant pretty easy. How many attacks from Prakar?
6.
Any keywords?
Vicious.
Vicious.
Vicious 6 dice hitting on 3s.
The elephant will probably die.
Thank you very much for the subscription.
So Kah-Thurak is activated?
Yeah, sure.
So Tim has got the option of basically walking, so pointing as close as he possibly can. So if he could move essentially to about here, or as close to there as possible, and charge through his own unit, because you can walk through,
I would like
and as long as you're quite your line afterwards. I don't know how much you would have to roll. He's just going to the objective.
Just
Oh, maybe not.
stand on the edge.
Oh, on the edge.
It's actually that is a bit better. Activation done.
It's about 13 or something. Okay, so I only have the Akka, and you have only the Stormcore Archers. I will go here.
Oh. Very interesting.
Surprise.
That was a fast chariot.
Crazy plan, which maybe it will work better than
3
that
lots
one.
of 6, 18.
That was really, well, it happens.
It's even better when you actually do manage to get them on with when you keep them off the board. Bring them on sort of, now, you can cause quite a load of mischief with them. Flanking when it goes off is amazing.
Do you think Tim was expecting that? Do you think, or do you think he sort of thought he was going to be able to eject him?
I think Tim was expecting probably to try and finish that
shoot the
elephant off.
dragon.
Yeah.
You can shoot the dragon. So we have one red vulnerable and you are thundering, yes?
I have the line of sight.
Yeah, you
Oh,
have line of
I
sight.
have it anyway.
You have line
no
of
matter
sight,
what.
it's no problem. I get vulnerable, you have
So
thundering.
Harakars can charge me no matter what. So it doesn't really matter which way I go. I will go a little this, as long as the range.
I don't think you.
I have you here, you will have
Yeah.
to
I don't think
shift
you'd
a
have
little
line of
towards.
sight. Yeah.
Which way do I need to shift? Sideways.
You forward or sideways, but otherwise you won't get in range. Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
Depending on what happens as
You
well.
become vulnerable because
Yeah, I already put it.
Okay.
I play these guys
This
sometimes
could be a bait
myself,
as well, because you could be trying to bait those recruits into the side of the unit of watchers
Thundering.
for the hedge mates to deal with.
Spend the vulnerable.
Right, okay.
Okay. That's 3 wounds. Oh!
3 wounds to a dragon's not a bad outcome.
Panic is auto pass.
Auto pass because corpse pile and
Yeah.
tree. Cancel.
And that's the round.
That's the round.
You get 1 point, 2 points.
I get 2 points.
And we are both at 5 points now.
We had a little chat with the guys
Round
before the beginning of the game
four, I
and
am
said make it
starting
clear what
player.
your score is
Was
at
I
the
starting
end,
player?
and they're doing a very
Do I
good
like
job
my
of it.
card? You will be
You
starting
you
player
will
now,
start,
yeah.
yeah, I
We
will
agreed.
I will. Will I? I think I.
So Gerd to go first.
No, I won't
this
discard.
turn.
It's probably.
Dario's dead. He's got
do I want to discard?
a potential to charge the
Could be
stone balls
interesting.
as a first
I
action.
need
He
this
could
at this
take
point?
the swords and try and deal with that dragon.
Did we change the?
Yeah, how many? So there's had 3 wounds been taken off the
At the
dragon.
beginning or
Say again?
3 wounds
At the
taken
end
off
of
the
the
dragon, or it's on
The
3?
dragon's lost
Before we
3
Three, yeah.
decide if we keep our cards?
Could the elephant take it? Is that sort
Yeah, I guess.
Sorry, the dragon is going to try and deal with that elephant.
All right, sorry.
I think the elephant's got 5 wounds
Swords
left,
or letters?
but he could. So if he did 4, and then if
The
he did
condition
panic check,
token.
Yeah.
Daniel, good. Huh? Everybody should have a little look at this guy's lovely hoodie.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's part of the merchandise line. NorthernRealms.co.uk/store. Dan's a
I'm not going to think too hard. I'm just going to
A firm
discard my
proponent
surprise
of the stuff.
strategy.
Okay.
'Cause,
So I think it's Gerd to go first here. Realistically, to me, dealing with the elephant would be useful, but he's got a lot of options. That's the problem, isn't he? He's got a lot of options. Allowing those the Golden Company swordsmen to heal back is not ideal.
He played free folk, so the expected thing happened.
Gerd could potentially as well have
He played
overrun
against
in
free
hand.
folks, that's
So
it.
if he managed to kill the elephant and then overrun into either the archers or the Golden Company swordsmen, most likely the archers, actually probably the swordsman, he could really tip the things into his balance. He's done really, really well. He's kept calm. I don't think he's let it get to his head.
Definitely.
And he's managed to just stabilise. Well done, Gerd.
Did the dragon take some wounds?
Yeah, 3.
That's
It's
three.
on the it's on the other side of the tray from you. Can see.
5 left, yeah.
Are you ready?
You're first player.
I actually I was. We were
yeah,
looking at your cards.
I'm ready,
Maybe.
yeah.
I think there's actually something you could play at the start of. So I will activate Barristan Selmy, put him on the swords. The dragon will kill the elephant, which is.
Do you want to give me a point with the swords? Or?
Yeah, sure.
He's giving him the point just to get that elephant. Love it, love it.
Give you
Yeah, he's only. I could roll double one. Let's see. No.
That confidence, I love it.
I cannot roll a 0. You have.
I
have 3 wounds left. Yeah, theoretically. No, I don't.
Yeah.
Well, instead, that's.
So I will play over 1.
Oh yes.
Overrun.
Exactly what you called it. You called it.
I'm obviously in here.
Automatically in.
Is this?
Yep. Better.
Are these guys still in his front now? No, anyway.
Better
So I
further
guess
over, yeah. Yep.
That should go here. Yeah, then I attack. It's 6 wounds, and you get panicked.
Wow.
Jeez, oh.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could die. I can't. I'm Golden Company. I'm resolved. So 3 guys left.
Yeah,
Panic token.
yeah.
That's a
What
fail.
do they have for what mobile do they have?
You're vicious, so it's fail.
Okay, so another 2.
You are vicious, right?
I'm vicious, yeah. So another guy, so that's 2
one
left.
more. Yeah, one more.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Got iron resolve. They take
He's
1 less
still-
wound from morale.
Right, okay.
So left with 2 models.
Yeah.
Khal Drogo's still got to go.
Yeah,
And that
it's
was,
your
remember,
turn.
that was just a free attack. That wasn't.
Yeah, that was the
there's a free
swords.
attack,
Yep, yep.
swords, and an overrun.
Tasty combo.
Very.
That was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I mean,
it
it was
was.
not really. It was pretty likely, like 1 or 2 less. I don't know, but yeah. Killing the elephant was very likely with flank, vicious, and panicked, and yeah.
I just don't feel like the Stormcrows have had much to do.
Yeah.
They're sort of.
Not wasted,
Unfortunate.
but definitely not
Okay,
been
victory point for that.
utilised.
So it's 6-6 again.
Probably 3-inch charge to.
I guess so. Yes.
There's 2 left, but yes, most likely.
Yeah.
I think streamers on top rank are 7 dice on 3+, so there's a good chance that he's going to get at least 1 or 2 hits. So
Yeah, sure.
and so I think the balls on the other side of the court now. I think
It's definitely shifted.
Tim is now having to.
So it is. You have 5 movement, yes. So it's a 3-inch jump.
Yeah, Tim's having to go on the offensive to try and sort of rationalise things a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, just that's exactly what he needed. So side charge, streamers are only a 5+ save, so it's going to be going up to a 6. This is 7 dice with Sunburn. Actually, so 6 is always past, don't they? So,
Yeah.
we've got a reckless strikes as well, so that's a potentially triple position.
Pretty much just needed a lucky attack.
Yeah, sure. You need to.
So he's got crit blow on this.
Triple
So
precision.
does he go fish for 6s? Does he go fish?
Exactly.
Threes,
And I would. Yeah.
Sundering, flanking, critical blow, precision.
1 6s, not a single one.
So far, I guess I will survive, but we will see. Yes, that's 7, I guess.
1 wound.
1 wound and
So
6
1 automatic
saves.
wound.
Yeah, 1 wound to me.
I will make
Yeah.
the 6 saves on 6+. Oh,
Oh,
Oh, wow.
wow.
oh.
Is he vulnerable?
So it's only 4 wounds. That's a little underwhelming for you, I guess. Oh man. So let's take the panic check. Not that very much can happen. No, it's okay.
It's a lovely way to say that, wasn't it?
A very
Those
polite
are-
way.
Yeah, very polite way. You balls that.
I guess what I should be doing is charge the Stormcrow archers with the Raka.
Yeah, do you want the back?
Yeah, we have to measure it.
We have got
Maybe just
You can't-
28
No,
only.
it can't be possible.
We're up to 35 before.
Well, can you measure? I might shift to position. Could you measure from 2 inches farther?
I think Gerd did really good
then
to
it's
come back from
possible.
this one. He had a really rough start,
Well,
but
center to here.
yeah, he's managed to
That should be, yeah, that's it.
stabilise
Yeah,
really
then I
well,
would
and
play
he's
swiftly
locked
position.
him in quite a tricky position
And
here.
then I charge
Yep.
the back. Let's see if I get rerolls.
The Hedge Knights
Yes.
were done a very unfortunate attack there. They only got 4 wounds. That's right, yeah, 4 wounds. Yeah.
Oh, the elephant took.
Yeah.
It's all of them.
Six hits, -2 to the save, so that goes up to 6s. And then it's a vicious panic check as well.
They'll have +1 from the. Oh! They'll get +1 from the.
Yep, so it'd be minus, so
panic
just
on an
vicious.
11
Oh no, it'll be
was vicious
-3,
and
wouldn't it? Yeah.
Rear.
Tree?
Yeah, 10. Okay.
Yeah, -3.
Okay, another guy. And he's activated. Your turn.
It's really, really good. No, they're not talking.
Swords is gone.
They've got a spin. There's no experience.
Told you.
Dario's gone.
I
so
wouldn't
can
like.
take
I think.
bags.
Yeah, I knew it would be of benefit, and everyone's commented on it. Like, yeah. What's the plan, Tim? You, it's all to
Swords and
play for.
Letters is the prohibited zone.
Swords already gone, letters still available. Level 8 unlocked, thank you very much for the follow.
Your dragon will do just D3 wounds to them now, right?
D3 +1. That's one.
Yeah,
round.
so the
Always
dragon
have one.
automatically kills that unit.
So if he attacks now, they are.
1, 2, 3. So if I heal,
If you
they
heal,
could survive the dragon
No.
theoretically.
because of the Iron Resolve.
Well,
could
theoretically,
theoretically,
but
yes.
with a panic check as well.
Khal Drogo could attack them 4 dice, 5 dice.
I think he has 1 auto wound and 4 die. 4 or 5? It's 4.
Yeah. I feel like they can survive.
Everything is possible.
Yeah. I will just have
Pidge, that's a nice mammoth. I wonder who drew that.
bags, restore 3 golden company, and take the panic token away.
I will give you a new one soon, so don't worry about that one.
I am really worried, actually.
Okay, so I will go on the crown.
What do I do if I am worried?
Oh, Tim.
What do I do if I am worried?
So I will attack with the dragon with her ability.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's 4 guys,
And then the panic check.
and you are getting panicked again.
Yep.
And we're at -2 for
And it's a check
vicious.
on -3. No, -2.
Yep, -2 because of the. Yep. Pass.
So on what do you test?
So that's
6
enough
is
to
normal.
kill me.
That's enough to kill you.
I'm testing on -3.
No, -2.
I think it's
-2.
-2.
So 7.
7.
Oh no, it's on a corpse pile.
Yeah, so they
we
took that.
roll the.
So yeah, it's -2. Yeah.
So
It's the
that's-
same. It's the same odds either way.
Oh, is he going to choose one?
55% chance.
You
or
need a 3 with the if we roll the 5. So that's a
Both
He's panicked, he's getting them to
both
reroll.
dice.
Yeah,
I'll
you
just
didn't
get
roll
them
it.
to
Yeah,
reroll.
both
I'll
dice.
get
I think the
them
odds are
to
better if you just roll one bar.
Yeah, they go.
Oh, well, that worked out
So
well.
the dragon gets to search 4.
Unless you have overrun.
Barristan did nothing, but you never know. And he's not activated yet.
Oh.
So I guess it's your.
That must have been in the assault orders, yeah.
I get a victory point for this. Ja, das sind diese Würfel. Ich hatte so einen deutlichen mit Siegpunkten, die sind irgendwo verschwunden, keine Ahnung. 7 zu 6 für mich jetzt. Ja, ich habe am Anfang einen fürchterlichen Fehler gemacht, das ist total bescheuert, aber gut. Am Ende habe ich mich noch wieder rausretten können, wie es aussieht.
How many points do you have? You got
7, you have 6.
7. I can run away, but Kah-Thurak can chase me and the dragon can chase me.
They are rather fast.
Yeah.
Exactly what you were saying about having 5 movement compared to the 6.
Yeah. And both of his units that are remaining are 6 move units. You could try and take out Drogo here, score 2 points. Oh no, that objective's gone now.
Yes. Could he attack and surge forth onto
I
the
will
objective?
activate Baelish.
Good.
Yes.
And then he just has to sort of
If he kills
withstand the...
Of the letters.
Full control.
Yeah.
Field control, yikes.
What do I get to do?
One of your guys get weakened, but that's all.
I don't have to choose the... It may,
You must choose one.
but then it may shift
Yeah,
to...
but you cannot shift, so it
Yeah,
doesn't.
yeah.
So you get
And
one.
also I
of them
may,
gets
so I
weakened.
don't have-
You have to
don't
choose one to get weakened.
I decline the kind offer to shift. And
Yeah, but you have to weaken them.
Good, can I see the-
You choose one that gets weakened, and then it may shift.
Becomes weakened, may shift, yeah. Where do you want it?
You choose. I have nothing to do with it. You choose which you weakened, and then they might shift or not.
It has to go on the Bowman. It has to.
I will take Illyrio, go on the ladders, replace the effect, and heal this dragon.
I'll have a point.
You will have a point. Not going to let
so he's
the dragon
chose to...
Switch, yeah, so letters and swords were the two.
Yeah.
be really stupid.
So Gerd's given away 2 points with secret objectives this
Yep.
Goes.
random objective this turn. Didn't transition.
I think they can't get on the objective, or can
It
they?
would be really unlikely, I think. If they roll a 6, they would go to there and then pivot.
Can they pivot on it?
Probably not.
Probably not. No, I think it's too far.
Or I could attack a Harakar with like 4 dice. And then we can-
Yeah, you can turn around if you want.
Yeah. I'll just run away.
Yeah, that's okay.
Only 3.
8.
It's there.
And remember, the dragon hasn't went yet. The dragon, if it activates, only. So how many are you all left? 5. Yeah, the dragon can
So the
one-shot that unit.
dragon activates.
Oh, so you're going to head down and get the...
He should just kill those
I
guys.
think he
So.
cannot get in the rear. Let's place him. Oh, maybe although it's the rear. Oh, it's definitely the rear.
Yeah.
So he charge in the rear.
Would you have went down from the storm
Yes.
force? Yeah.
I can't
He's probably
That's
confident
4.
the...
If it calls to sort them out, yeah.
Yeah.
4 wounds.
Panicked
So 1, 2,
and 1 wound, and you get panicked.
3, 4.
I also wouldn't have healed the
Test
dragon. That
for
would
the
have
panic.
It's
healed
only one.
Drogo's unit.
It's 1 to many.
I had 1 wound already.
Ah, you had 1 wound. Ah, yeah, you did it to
Yeah,
yourself.
because
Yeah,
he
okay,
would have
yeah,
made the.
More attacks would have bumped up his...
So not the attacks, but also it's healed 3 and gets 1 weekend.
I guess that's
So it
not
has to be
enough.
something they're in contact with.
So
So,
you lose
you
on
could
a
have made
3.
the Hedge Knights weakened as well.
That means you only have 4 wounds and you are panicked.
Yeah, because the corpse pile and vicious and
Yeah,
the rear
back
attack,
is
yeah.
4 alone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
11 just from the. So I actually was thinking I should retreat with them, but now they are so far down, and I could probably. I mean, I will kill 1. How many dice do they have on 1 rank?
4.
4. I have 4 wounds. If you.
It's an equal fight, kind of. If
Yeah,
I survive, then
Kah-Thurak makes an auto wound, so it's not really that equal.
I
yeah.
mean, but if you fail, then
And
he
I have
probably
1
kills
additional
the
die
dragon.
because of the blood of the dragon. So
Yeah, you're right. I would attack. Why not?
Yeah, they'll attack. They'll attack. 1 auto wound, 5 dice on 3+.
Oh, there's only 1 hedge knight left.
That's 4 of them.
4 saves on 3+.
4+. Ah, you have the back. Sorry. Nonsense. Okay, that's another one.
1 more wound.
Oh, he got 3, saved 3
so-
of
Test
them.
on 7.
Test on 7. And they're fine.
I have a panic token.
Ah, sure. Yeah, you can. That's yeah, both of them obviously. Okay.
Still fine.
So they see another round. Nobody gets any
Again, good
victory
sportsmanship
points.
there, calling out that he had a token and doing the reroll.
What's that?
Good sportsmanship.
Very much so. Yeah.
Barristan was already
So
back.
it's not a
He was
it's
here,
not a
he
rule
was
to
here,
say
it's
that.
round
I didn't think you could
5,
auto
are
wound
first
cap. Yeah.
player.
So
This
the only thing that you
doesn't
can't do
matter because
with
there are no
expert
conditions,
duelist
only
is
one condition
kill
token in play.
non-infantry attachments.
And we have to
So cavalry
reshuffle,
attachments
and these are active.
Don't count. But you so the choice is do an automatic wound
This is the
or
strange
kill an
one
infantry
with someone,
attachment.
where someone collects
On a
victory
3+.
points if he kills someone, and this
That's
is
Khal
the
Drogo,
one
because he's in the unit.
engaged with
And that's Khal
units,
Drogo because he's in the
which
unit
will
that's doing
probably
that.
not come to
Yep,
play.
not the cavalry.
And the good thing about it is you automatically, so even if you do with your roll, you're still doing
that
the
once per
wounds, so you're
round,
still forcing it.
Each player, or
Once this
Still
round,
forcing
when
a
an
check.
enemy destroys a each player, yeah.
it doesn't really matter. Only you can
It's
score
really
it.
very unlikely. Yeah. Okay. So your go.
You can score it easily if I kill Khal Drogo. If I kill Khal Drogo, then you.
Yeah, sure. If you kill
scored it,
Khal Drogo, I get a bunch of extra victory points.
Yeah. My cards.
It's 7/7. Yes, 7 sevens.
We're still 7
I just dumped my 2 tactics cards.
I have no cards, so I draw 3.
Things get out of his hand, trying to look for something good.
Yes.
This is exactly how mine and Tim's game went when we played together. We were neck and neck the whole way
Start of turn, I'll
at
have
the last
Spoils of
tournament I
War
played.
Okay.
for when I kill Khal
What am I
Drogo.
going to do about that?
The correct decision is to kill Khal Drogo first.
You can try. You can try. I think 4 wounds left on that unit, on Drogo's unit. Unlikely that they're going to fail a panic.
I wonder if they're within short of the corpse pile.
Even with. Yeah. So I think there are 6 plus morale normally, and
Yes.
he gives them plus
Khal
1 to the
Drogo
morale
before
and
Yes.
-1 wound from
You become
Right,
vulnerable.
okay.
panic.
You can't even come on. You have 1 hit.
1.
Okay, so I probably won't die of that. Should you use the vulnerable?
Sundering.
No, not absolute nonsense. I have no way I have 5 plus save to start with. So I have to test for panic, but I get 2 wounds less from panic, so I cannot.
Of course.
So I pass because I have 4. I will resolve 4 plus.
Yep.
It's no problem. Okay, let's see. So they could still activate. So I guess I'll just
Kill them.
go on the. There's something relevant here. You can shoot him in the flanks, but I can't do anything about that anyway, so maybe I should have rerolls with that. Ha! That's not.
What's
shouldn't
your play here?
work. I guess I go
think I
on
would
the
probably
backs and the dragon.
No, I would do Khal
Rolls his
Drogo.
dice.
Khal Drogo can attack, can't he? He's not.
Fine.
Lord
you
Seaway.
are done.
And then that frees the dragon up to turn around and go.
I guess a victory
That frees the
point.
dragon to turn around and just head down and take out.
8 victory points for me now. He gets to search for.
Oh, he's doing it.
Goes over here. Goes over here. This goes back to you, and this goes back to you. They may pivot, and you turn.
That's been a really great game to watch.
Very close. Obito, thanks for the follow, mate. Much appreciated.
How many wounds again?
6.
Whale 4 with the 3.
And we need to remember that those stone archers are weakened.
The dragon is coming.
The dragon is coming.
You will automatically be in his charge. Or the Hurakar is coming. I have to just get lucky and kill the... extremely lucky and kill the Hurakar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really see an option for you to win anymore, but that's the best thing you can do, I guess.
I'd be very interested to know what the secret objectives are now. Is there anything Tim can do to score these last couple of points that he needs?
Okay, come on, let's go. Let's see that we finish, get this game.
Sorry. I just thought maybe if I used the letters, I could maybe... you charge me with something, I retreat. No, then you charge me with the other thing, so it doesn't matter. I'll just activate the retreat. It doesn't matter.
I think you kind of notice in the corner here, isn't it?
It just feels better.
Okay, shoot.
It's getting on.
6 dice. In the flank. Rerolling.
That's 4.
4 hits.
On 5 plus. That's 2.
Yep, you can't die.
I'm fine.
They're a 5 plus morale, I think, or a 4 plus morale.
So the dragon is auto in, I guess.
Yeah.
But you shouldn't do this with this still open. No, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so the dragon charges. It's in. That's 3 guys. And panicked.
At -3.
With
a panic token.
10. 10, I guess.
With a token.
We roll the 1.
Oh, that's it.
Tim, great game.
Wow.
I didn't play very well at the beginning. The placement of this Waka was atrociously stupid. But yeah, I mean the draw thing was a little unlucky, and the rest, yeah, well.
Yeah.
The dragon is very good against this arming, I guess. So it's
Well, the amount of free action.
What do you think of that?
Yeah, it was very impressive.
That was a really good game.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Another victory.
From going from looking almost one-sided till he pulled it back.
Yeah.
I guess, but it doesn't really matter.
And that's sort of the thing that we were discussing, being able to keep you cool and stabilised.
Exactly, yeah.
And then coming back from that is really, really good. So well done, Gerd. Well done. Commiserations, Tim.
Let's see.